guys, you're gonna have to bear with me on this one because this will be more of a crap show than usual. This is CPC Season 8 Week 9 against Tone, and believe it or not, we are actually both undefeated up to this point, so obviously it's a clash of titans, but fortunately for both of us, we both have clinched not only playoffs, but the #1 seed, so neither of us have to give half of a crap about this game, and that should be very obvious based on what we were bringing. Additionally, you should be noticing that there is no overlay. Basically, this was just kind of a Murphy's Law of a week. I had 5 finals in 5 days. I got shingles, and yeah, and I immediately have to leave after my finals to start traveling for a couple optometry conferences. So this is going to be an entire crap show, but you know what? It's here. Like, the game is here. I'm still bringing you guys an upload in its very low quality. So basically, like I said, this game does not matter whatsoever. So Tone and I are both memeing. I don't know exactly what he's bringing for the meet. Well, I know what he's bringing, but I don't know exactly what he's memeing. But I know that my team is going to be 6 curse mons, just all 6 mons got curse that I'm bringing this week, and it's going to be it's going to be in a curse fest in its entirety. So let's just go ahead and jump right on into the game. He's going to lead with his Durant as I lead with my Raichu. I'm going to paralyze this thing as he does turn out to be a Choice Specs Durant. So his Struggle Bug will be a 2-hit KO. Unfortunately, my Raichu will not be able to set up on him. So I'm just going to go straight for the Volt Tackle, do some damage as my Raichu will go down, but this does give me the opportunity to go straight into my Porygon 2 and start setting up curses. So yeah, my first curse mon didn't work out, so now I'm going to try with my second mon, and it turns out he goes into Gengar, but lo and behold, well, he has the curse as well. So yeah, 7 mons with curse in this game. That is something that you never see, as I am able to take him out with the Thief, but he does afflict me with the Ghost type curse. I wanted to go with the I was thinking about bringing Cofagrigus for curse in this game, but whatever. He does end up blocking me in and bringing a Curse Tyranitar of his own, so we are up to 8 Curse Mons in this game, as Porygon 2 will go down to the combination of Curse and Sand, but this does just let me go straight into my Swampert and Curse up in his face, so this is just going to become, like, I don't even know if, maybe Electros gets cursed. That would be kind of cool. But I go for the superpower right now as I do get rid of my curse, as unfortunately does not take him out. And instead of KOing him, I mean, who goes for the smart plays anymore? I'm just going to go for another curse, as his Crunch does a ton and gets the Spadef drop. So yeah, that's just kind of oof, as now I'm just going to Waterfall, take him out, and he's going to go into his Electros. I know this Electros probably has... Well, actually, I'm actually kind of surprised he had Giga Drain. In a normal game, I would have been surprised that... Or I wouldn't have been surprised that he had Giga Drain, but in this game, I was surprised that he did, as he goes for the sub, as my Tangela goes for Curse, and he goes for the Discharge and gets the immediate para, so at this point I'm just like, well, alright, I have 2 curses under my belt, let's just hope that I can take the hits as well as I could hope, as he goes for the Charge Beam, gets the boost, that's fine. So it's a sub, Discharge, Charge Beam, and Giga Drain set. I mean, if real, you wouldn't even have Discharge, you would just have Charge Beam as your only electric stab, but I will be able to 2-hit KO him with the power-up, as luckily I do not get parried, but this gives him the perfect opportunity to go back into his Choice Specs Durant and knock me out with a Flash Cannon. So now I am down to 2 mons left. I'm going to go into my Nidoqueen, as I honestly don't remember what mons are which, because like I mixed up between... Okay, so all of them were max HP, but like half of them were max attack, half of them were max Spadef, so I think this Nidoqueen was max Spadef. As he goes into his Meloetta, and I go for the Poison Jab, which takes him down to 50, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, this will be fine, I'll be able to KO this thing, and I might actually win, so that's kind of something that I'm worried about. I go for the Fire Punch, predicting the Durant, as he just ended up resting up, and he reveals the Snore, so I was like, oh boy, this is not good. But at this point, I've gone for enough physical attacks that, and his Keyberry hasn't activated, that I was actually really wondering what was going on. So he had said, okay, that's weird, been hit by multiple physical attacks, yet my Keyberry didn't activate. So trying to figure out what the heck's going on, I decided to go into my Aerodactyl to try to activate his Keyberry, because, again, not only do we not care about this game, I actually am trying to lose this game so that I guarantee to have a loss going into playoffs, because the last time that actually every single time that I've gone into playoffs undefeated, I've gotten haxed out, so I'm really trying to not have that be the case this season, so I have to have the loss. So I was like, you know what, I'm already planning to lose this anyway, let's just go into Aerodactyl and see what happens. But as it turns out, my good friend Dallas boy, yeah, Dallas told us that because Nidoqueen had Sheer Force, that was preventing the Keyberry from being activated, because as you will see eventually when I am able to attack the Meloetta, because Snore does have that gross 30% flinch chance, 60 with Serene Grace, as he gets the double flinch right there, and I was like, oh boy. But now I'm just going to go for, I believe it's I go for a wing attack just because, like, okay, now it's time to see what it does. And the Keyberry finally activates, so that was kind of cool that Sheer Force was preventing Keyberry from activating. But, I mean, as you can see, Meloetta will just be able to keep Calm Minding up. It'll keep flinching me, and unfortunately I miss out on the KO by 1%. If I can just not flinch, I will be able to knock it out. But y'all know that ain't how it is, and he will be able to rest up this turn. And eventually, spoiler alert, he will flinch me down. He will flinch my Nidoqueen down, because that Keyberry does end up that boost does end up reducing the damage even more so than usual, and Tone will end up winning the game. So the Battle of the Undefeateds will go to him 3-0, but again, didn't care about this game at all. We were both clinched into the first seed in our respective conferences, and there was a very high likelihood that we do play, so neither of us wanted to reveal anything about this, and I did not want to go into playoffs with an undefeated record, because that is just all sorts of bad for me. So yeah, again, sorry about the low quality, but just kind of a crap show of a week, so I do apologize for that. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, as actually the game isn't even over yet, but I mean, as you will see, this next turn he does just knock me out with a Snore, and that will be it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this this crap show. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and this is Styx signing out. Why not? See you guys.